What's up, Gemini? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. So happy to have you friends here with me today. We're going to do a short little tarot reading for this Pisces full moon. As most of you know, full moons are a time to focus on the completions of cycles, and specifically what we can release from our life, what is no longer serving us, as well as embracing new beginnings and new cycles. So we are going to do a quick spread, what you need to release, what you need to embrace, and your advice or guidance. Everything about this video will be written in the description box below. Did you see that? What a popper. Oh, okay. Everything in the description box below, including the decks I'm using and my social media channels. We will clarify as needed. And as always, keep in mind this is a general reading. Not everything I say is going to resonate with everyone out there, so please come into this with an open heart and a good, and an open heart and an open mind. And with high vibrations. Good Lord. Let's see if I can communicate properly in these videos. All right, Gemini, let's do it. So what you need to release, the Princess of Wands. All right, so this is the Page of Wands. Questioning your own abilities is what I'm getting here. Something about your motivation and what inspires you, however you want to go out and paint the town red, experience something new, something that might incite joy or great creativity or fun. Some of you are hesitating. You're thinking that either you're not valid or you're not worthy enough or you're just shy. This could even be you having a crush on someone but not wanting to communicate, not wanting to approach them because you're overly stuck in your head about the results or what could happen. Yeah, it has to do with a message, communicating something. This could also be communicating to your boss or superior that you're interested in a different line of work or that you would like to be brought on to a certain project, especially creative stuff, something with music or painting or writing, using your mind, your intellect in a different way than what is current, than the status quo. So yes, some of you, you're struggling to communicate that. So what needs to be released is those thoughts that are holding you back, that mental barrier that's not allowing you to bust through and experience that joy, experience that passion. It's probably something you're not super familiar with. Maybe you have limited experience or really it's just this sort of like inquisitive or like fascination with something that you've always wanted to try but you never have. This is saying like, go for it. What needs to be released is like your hesitation, your shyness, or simply just questioning it if you're worthy enough. Interesting. So what needs to be embraced for my Geminis? The Four of Cups, and it's called luxury. I like that for you. And with cups, it's emotion. Indulging in those feelings of happiness, indulging in, for some of you, I was about to say, I don't know if this is my classic Gemini trait, but some of you you're not viewing yourself as valuable or deserving of something that is a little bit off. I don't know if it's off the beaten track, but unique. Maybe there's some sort of money or salary tied to it that you don't think you're quite like on par with, or you don't think, again, you're quite deserving of, which is very interesting for you, Gemini, because you tend to be, and I'm not saying across the board, but Geminis do tend to have a little bit more gusto and confidence. You know, you're a mutable sign. You're the Knight of Swords, right? Charging ahead. Frequently, you know, triumphantly or confidently, and even if you're faking it till you make it type deal. But here it's like, yeah, there's like this passivity of going after what it is that your heart is calling you to do, and feeling like if you don't go after it, there could be some missed opportunity because it's coming up in what needs to be embraced. Go for the gusto, go for the luxury, if that means something to anyone. Go for that cup that is floating in your head that could offer some new avenue of joy or contentment, of happiness, of love. It could even be a person. I'm getting kind of like actually really cute crush vibes. Like there's someone you're interested in, but again, there's a little bit of self-doubt that's kind of blocking your energy or that you still need to conquer. So you have the Three of Water as well. So yeah, the idea of wanting to go out for drinks, wanting to go out for happy hours, celebration among groups. It could be among two people, but it may have to do more along the lines of some sort of work endeavor that you want to get involved in, or a community that you want to join, some sort of club, sports group, church group, whatever it is. it's kind of like this really bashful like kid in the schoolyard who's like too afraid to go out on the playground and make friends. This is such an interesting read for Gemini. I don't typically get energy of this, but yes, something is intimidating you. If you're resonating with this isn't going to be for everybody. Something is intimidating you, but I'm just getting like the reward in the end will be worth it. It's 3 of Cups energy, so you're wanting to go into it and experience that joy, that elation, that celebration, that communal excitement among a group. But yes, something is holding you back. I don't know if it could be fear, it could be intimidation, the idea that you're going to have your feelings hurt with a lot of Cups energy. What needs to be embraced is going after that opportunity. Something about this speaks to me of being afraid that if I leap, I'm going to fall. Well, it'll be a learning experience, won't it? Even if you leap and fall, I'm just getting there's going to be something there to catch you with a 4. 4s are quite stable energy. So while this may seem like a risk, I'm just getting it's not a huge risk. You may be blowing it out of proportion in your mind, blowing it out of proportion in your emotions as well, which is kind of an odd way to phrase it, but that's what's coming through here. So what needs to be, what is your guidance, Gemini? The Hanged Man. Interesting. All right, well, let's clarify it, because the Hanged Man is about waiting. Waiting to transform, waiting till the time is right. The 5 of Earth. Okay, so are some of you waiting until your finances are better? Or if the 5 of Earth is the grounding energy, so that's sometimes a tricky energy. It can be abandonment or disappointment, times of hardship, specifically with money or your home or your body. Some of you may be covering from some sort of sickness or flu or cold. So, okay, you're waiting for something to get healthy again. That could be your bank account, but it could also be your physical body. For some of you, if like you're wanting to ask someone out, it's like it's something kind of funny, like you're going to the gym more, you're trying to eat better, you're trying to like, it's something about like physical or exterior beauty is kind of coming through here. Maybe you're getting your hair did, or you're, I don't know, trying to like primp yourself up to appeal more attractive. Actually, I'm going to throw one more clarifier on it. You'll know when the time is right. That's coming through for your advice or guidance. What is this Hangman about? It could okay, because to be honest, the Hangman energy is not what I was picking up on. It was almost going against what I was saying of like, go for that extra cup that's floating around in your mind, leap, take a leap of faith type deal. That's very much the energy I was picking up on. So interestingly enough, with the Hanged Man, it sort of contradicts that, but here's sort of what I'm getting from that message. What's going to help you transform, what's going to bring you into that state of wanting to take a risk, or if it's not a risk, going after something that's going to make you happier, there's some sort of recuperation or healing that is necessary, and that is going to be like the factor that is like the turning of the tables. So I'm hoping that lands for some of you. For a lot of you, it might be your physical health. Maybe you're not able to go out and do that fun thing that you're excited to do, to take those extra classes, to take on those extra creative responsibilities at work. It's either your money or your physical health. You're getting back up to a state where you're able to transform. Hangman, I always say it's like the chrysalis before the butterfly. So something about that is going to help you transition so that you can go into whatever it is that you want. And this is a card of Pisces. So during that Pisces full moon, I like seeing that. You're in kind of like this dreamer state of mind, seeing the world a little bit differently. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Love, I think you're welcoming new love into your life. And really it goes back to the idea of welcoming new emotional fulfillment into your life. Some of you are healing from a bad breakup. That's what this could be. So if it's not literally like you got sick with a cold or sick with the flu, physically you're still recovering from like heartbreak, interestingly enough, because your cup is closed off. You're not welcoming new love and abundance into your life in this current state because you're questioning, like, I think you're worried that you're going to get hurt. Gemini, what an interesting reading for you. I want to give you a big hug. You're not certain you're ready to go after this yet. So what this is saying to me is trust your intuition. If you're not ready to leap, if you're not ready to embrace that new, I will say, avenue of fun, of potential joy and happiness, fulfillment, the only person who's going to be the deciding factor of when the time is right is you. This is about trusting your emotions, letting your emotions serve you as like your inner guidance system. Listen to your intuition, because ultimately you're the one who's going through this major heartbreak and, healing. slip of the mind there, but that's probably what it is. Going through this potential healing of heartbreak, you're going to decide when it is safe to love again, when you're going to open your cup up. I just saw 11:11 on my timer. Potentially with a twin flame. Maybe some of you are going through like twin flame soulmate type drama with this 5 of Earth. The building and then wrecking of a relationship, maybe something like that happens. Anyway, you're going to decide when it's safe to love again. So in the meantime, yeah, I mean, you can be the caterpillar and the chrysalis for as long as you want, but ultimately major change is ahead. There's major transformation ahead, potentially with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Let's give you a universe card and we'll wrap it up for Gemini. Sorry, yours was a little bit clunky. I hope that lands for some of you out there. Very interesting. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Yeah, so some of you joining maybe communal groups, church groups, spiritual groups, that's not going to be for everybody. But also with the Queen of, I almost said the Queen of Love, the Queen of Cups, yes, getting in touch with your intuition and your heart, but also spirituality. Cups can be spirituality. So that might be for some of you. I always see this hummingbird. It reminds me of a tattoo. So maybe some of you have a tattoo of a hummingbird, but maybe that's for you. Let me know in the comments below what resonated for you, Gemini. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I will see you beautiful Geminis next time.